By the end of this video, you're going to understand why habits don't stick, and you're going to stop blaming yourself for something that is mostly a system problem. All right, so here's the loop. You get a wave of motivation, you start fresh, Monday looks amazing, you meal prep, you swear you're done with your old life, you work out, you drink water, you're feeling proud, and then Thursday hits. Stress, poor sleep, a chaotic day, something emotional, something unexpected, and suddenly the gym feels heavy, food feels confusing, you're tired, your patience is gone, and your brain starts negotiating. Just today, I'll start again tomorrow. I deserve this day off. I don't have the energy. And then you feel worse because you know better. Let me say this, knowing better isn't the problem. The worst part isn't falling off. It's what you say to yourself afterwards. What's wrong with me? Why can't I be consistent? Why do I always go back? Maybe I'm just not good enough. And if you've ever had those thoughts, I want you to hear me clearly. You are not unworthy. You are not behind. You are not broken. You're trying to build a new life on an overwhelmed system. Now, I'm not saying this as some perfect guy with a clean record. In my mid-20s, I lived in Buffalo, New York. I was addicted to opiates. I smoked a pack of cigarettes every single day. I was snorting pills just to feel good, just to feel normal. And it wasn't like one bad week. It was years of the same pattern. And back then, I thought I was just a screw up, but I wasn't lazy. I was in pain. I was coping. So I quit cold turkey, got back into fitness, and that saved my life. But then I made the mistake that a lot of people make. I turned fitness into another addiction. This is very common. It's the same pattern, different outfit. And eventually, that led to burnout. So I learned something that changed everything for me. You can look healthy and still be living in survival mode. See, after 30, your habits aren't just habits anymore. They're coping strategies. And coping strategies don't disappear because you try harder. They disappear when your system no longer needs them. So if you're stressed, overwhelmed, lonely, anxious, burned out, your brain is going to choose relief. And relief can be food, alcohol, nicotine, doom scrolling, isolation, porn, corn, shopping, whatever. That doesn't mean you're weak. It means your system is just trying to regulate itself. This is why willpower keeps failing, because willpower is limited. If your day drains you, your relationships drain you, your sleep is trash, and you're carrying stress, you're trying to change with an empty tank. And then you blame yourself for not having energy you never restored. That's like being mad your phone died when you never charged it, or you didn't fill up your car and you ran out of gas. And then you're buying a new phone instead of a charger. So why after 30 is it different? In your 20s, you could use brute force. After 30, there is less margin for error. Responsibilities hit harder. Recovery isn't automatic. Stress compounds. You have a lifetime of stress. And this is the part no one says out loud. A lot of people aren't failing because they don't know what to do. They're failing because their life is too heavy right now. So if you're watching this thinking, I'm behind, you're not behind. You're carrying more. Let's do a quick audit. This is where you get your power back. All right, so I want you to answer this. When do your unhealthy habits show up the most? At night, after stress, after conflict, when you're lonely, when you feel like you failed, when you're tired? Because your habit has a job. And the goal isn't to hate the habit. The goal is just to understand it. Your trigger equals what happened. Your habit equals what you did. Your reward, what you got. If you don't find the reward, you can't replace the habit. Remember, everything happens for you, not to you. This is where most fitness cultures get toxic. They treat health like punishment. You messed up, so suffer your way back. That's not health. That's self-hate wearing gym clothes. If shame worked, you would have been a superhero by now. Straight up. Health has to be for you, not to you. Now let's get practical. Here's the foundation. Step 1. Stop going 0 to 100. I did this for many years. It'll never get you anywhere. If your plan requires a new personality, it's not a plan. Start with what you can do on your worst day. Example options of this might be 10 to 15 minute walk, 15-minute lift, 1 protein meal, 1 target bedtime, 1 no phone for 30-minute block. Consistency beats intensity every time. I used to go to the gym for 2 hours a day, and what would happen? Sure, I could get results fast, but I was always injured, I was always burned out, I was always tired. You don't need to go to a superhero level of bodybuilding to get results. You just have to be consistent. If you work out 15 minutes here and there, you go on 10-minute walks, you have a protein meal, those small wins will add up to the big picture down the road. Step 2, build safety before intensity. If your nervous system is stressed, intensity can feel like an attack. So your first goal isn't shredded, it's stability. And stability looks like the same wake window most days, simple meals, daily movement, less chaos, less all or nothing attitude. Stability is the bridge. Step 3, identity first. This starts in the mind. You program yourself into the person you want to be, and then your behavior follows more naturally. You fall to the level of your identity. So start with identity statements you can actually believe. I'm the kind of person who takes care of my body. I don't need to be perfect. I need consistent. And then prove it with one small win today. Here's a hard truth that helped me in my journey. A lot of people keep failing because they want the result, but they don't want the identity shift. They want the body, but not the lifestyle. They want the confidence, but not the consistency. And I'm not saying that to shame you. I'm saying it because it's the doorway. You're not becoming healthier, you're becoming someone who lives healthy. That's different. You are human. And I'll be real with you, I'm still working on stuff too. I deal with social anxiety. Crowds drain me. I'm an introvert. So if you're waiting to be perfect to start, don't. I've lied a bunch in my life. I've done wrong. I've hurt people. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not running away from it anymore. And that's part of rebuilding as well. This channel is for the person over 30 who has tried everything and nothing sticks. And it's not because you're lazy. It's because you're carrying old patterns, because you don't have support. And if you want to help me build a program the right way, I'm doing short research calls right now with people over 30 who feel stuck. There's no pressure, not a sales pitch, not going to sell you anything. It's purely research as I'm building a program I'll be releasing in March. So subscribe if you're building right now. Hit that link in my bio if you want to schedule a short call where I can do some research and get to know you a little bit better and understand what your biggest pain points are being over 30. Take care, guys. Have a good day.